Hey everyone, this is John Daggerfall, and today we're going to be talking about a custom class that I'd like to explore in this video, as well as provide to you to explore on your Daggerfall setup at home. So this class is going to be just called a Druid, and it's going to leverage mods like the Archaeologist Guilds and the Language Skills Overhaul to make an interesting gameplay loop that involves recruiting animals to our team, using magic skills like alteration and restoration to keep the animals alive, and you have weapons skills as well to keep ourselves alive. So for starters, let's look at our attributes. All right, so I brought strength and intelligence down to 40 for the base class because I'm sort of using Dungeons and Dragons as a template. Obviously, having a low intelligence is not good for a spellcasting class like this, but traditionally the wisdom stat is higher than the intelligence stat for druids, and that's going to be kind of reflected here. Plus, having triple intelligence points in intelligent and spell points is just busted, even with a slightly lower intelligence stat. This will give us a goal to work toward. For all these reasons and more, we have a lower intelligence stat. We also have a higher endurance and a higher willpower, which will just make us more durable. It reflects that our character is going to be living off of the land most of the time, and we will probably focus on getting the intelligence up, honestly. But for starters, this is what we're going to work with. All right, so we've got restoration as a primary skill. We've got that's for healing ourselves as well as healing our animal recruits once we have some of those. So we'll be going to the Mage's Guild to craft some touch-based healing, things like that. We have blunt weapons so that we can carry maces and staves and bonk our enemies. And we have animal taming. Now, this is a skill that is exclusive to the Language Skills Overhaul mod. If you're not aware, Language Skills Overhaul takes some of the more niche, which is like kind of useless skills, and reapplies them such that they are more broadly applicable. What come to mind without checking the mod description are nymph, like the language of the nymph, the what else? Centaurian and Spriggan. At least those three skills. They're usable only to pacify in the base game 3 specific enemy types, and more often than not, you're not going to be finding those enemies whenever you're not in the right level range to find them on the monster table. So like the game literally will not generate them in many cases, or you just won't find them because you're not in the right area to find them. So the skills, I like, useless and quirky skills to an extent, but I really like what was done with this mod where they repurposed these skills. So animal taming replaced one of those useless skills, and it will now allow us to use our persuasion to ideally pacify and maybe even recruit some of those enemies to our team. Just the animals specifically. We also have alteration, which has the shield spell and resist element spell, which will be crucial for, again, keeping us and our animals alive. We have archery and mysticism. Mysticism, I mean, if you've played Daggerfall at all, you know how good this skill is. So we'll see what kind of mysticism spells we will run into. I mean, having mark and recall is invaluable, but there are many other useful mysticism spells as well. Like, I believe the comprehend languages spell is here, so this will increase our chances of recruiting animals and other creatures. We have thaumaturgy for things like levitation and water walking. It also reflects our ability to sort of command the elements the way a druid might. Sylvan Tongue will be used to recruit things like centaurs, and I think it works for nymphs as well, and spriggans. I could be leaving stuff off there. Harpies are also just a cool enemy type for this creature for this class to try to recruit. Medical helps us stay alive. Dodging helps us stay alive. And illusion is a questionable include that you could swap out if you were to create this at home. I thought this would be cute as a way of describing or implementing camouflage on our character if we used like chameleon or shadow in particular. So we don't have like ghillie suits or pits of mud to dive into to like apply earth to ourselves to create camouflage, but I think this is like kind of a cool application of it to create our character as a sort of menace who's lurking in the woods, who could be, I don't know if they'd have to be evil necessarily, But this could give us some survivability as well as have a sort of, yeah, I just like the idea of blending into nature. What can I say? But this is the most replaceable of the skills, definitely. So for our advantages, I selected triple intelligence and spell points because we will be casting a lot of spells. I chose resistance to disease because we'll be interacting with animals a lot, and not only is this helpful for us, but from a narrative perspective, it just makes sense that after getting bitten by so many rodents while working with them and things like that, we would start resisting their diseases some. I did not opt for immunity because I still like the tension of being able to get a disease. Like, I just straight up don't like immunity in most cases. It's just too strong, in my opinion. Create the class however you want, of course. That's just my 2 cents. We have rapid healing and light, as opposed to rapid healing and darkness. Now, this is something I want to get back to in just a moment. Let's look at our disadvantages, and I'll speak more to that. We selected phobia for animals. Now, Micah, why are the druids scared of animals? They're not. I like to use the phobia as a way of representing whenever we are averse to doing certain tasks. So someone who's a pacifist might have a phobia of humanoids because our character has a hard time bringing themselves to kill the humans. In a similar case here, we have a phobia to animals because we would really prefer to not fight them. Even if we fail to pacify the animal, we want to run away from it, especially in a dungeon where we can run away from the animal and bring them to a different mob of like maybe humanoids or undead to fight in the dungeon. That's assuming you have infighting enabled in Daggerfall Unity, which is just a great feature. Let's do that. So yeah, that's what the phobia to animals is about. We have a few forbidden things like tower shields. I don't see us using tower shields, and generally druids are depicted with smaller shields or wooden shields, if anything. Same for like plate armor and ebony armor. One plate is like very heavy, and I see us using just maybe medium armor or fur armor and things like that. Honestly, just the beginner level fur armor would look fantastic on this character. I also have forbidden material ebony just because, I don't know, I guess you could say this of all the ore in the game, but I believe that ebony, at least as it's depicted in Morrowind, has like a very industrial tone to it, like you are robbing the earth of its resources really aggressively, and so I'm using this to symbolize how we don't want to be too industrious with this character. Alright, so I selected light-powered magery, lower magic ability, and darkness. Alright, so this is an interesting turning point if you choose to create this character at home. I think it's very, it's just appealing to me to have the pairing of lower magic ability in darkness or light and rapid healing in darkness or light. You should make those consistent to represent that your druid gets powered either by the sunlight or by the moonlight. Now, the rapid healing in darkness and spell points, being inhibited in the light, that doesn't necessarily represent that the moonlight is helping you there. But I still think it's a cool sort of quirk that either the daytime or the nighttime will benefit you or hurt you. So this is going to be a questionable decision for us because we're going to have lower magic ability in darkness, and that's going to hamper our ability to work inside of dungeons. But maybe just having torches around will help us and things like that. I just think this aesthetic is too cool to break away from, all right? That drove our dagger down pretty far for the skill advancement for class, this little, the progression bar here. So I drove the max hit points per level up to 10. For our reputation, we're going to have high reputation around peasants and scholars. The scholars will represent like the mages guild and the archaeologists that we'll be working with, and the peasants because we're probably going to be some sort of folk hero and we will want to help out the needy whenever possible. Merchants will dislike us because we will likely be bringing bats, rats, and bears into their shops, and nobility will like us simply because of our odor. Alright, so we randomized the name until I found one we liked, so we're going to roll with Lilitha Ralis. Alright, we rolled a dark elf female, by the way. I like to randomize that stuff, and that's what we ended up with. So, which one of these looks like a druid? None of them, but she looks angry. Alright, so intelligence ended up leveling out at 50. That's pretty cool. Let's bump up willpower a little bit. 1 point into agility and endurance to kind of meet those thresholds would be cool. And yeah, the rest we're just going to sink into intelligence and speed. Maybe personality would be good to upgrade as well, because we'll be trying to talk to our animals and stuff like that. Okie dokie. We're going to increase our... I'm not sure. I'm just going to spread these out across blunt weapon and animal taming. So for the major skills, the highest 2 skills are going to determine where we level up. We'll be using alteration a lot, I imagine, as well as archery. It's hard to say, though. Let's keep archery and mysticism kind of close. And then the 1 minor skill that is the highest will be the one that determines our level ups there. What's more likely to get leveled up a lot? I'm not exactly sure. Sylvan Tongue has a pretty good head start. What if we just increase medical and dodging to... again, survivability and stuff. Reflex is high. Okie dokie. Alright, here we are in the starter dungeon. Let's go ahead and drop a save. Let's look at our spells. We have heal health, heal fatigue, heal health, slow fall, knock, and knick-knack to create items, which is pretty cute. Alright, so I went through and renamed these to have the... to sort of indicate which school of magic each one uses. So we got all the restoration start with R, A for alteration for knock. I'm honestly not sure what knick-knack. It's either alteration or thaumaturgy. I'm pretty sure gentle fall is thaumaturgy. I did not fact check myself there. We don't have any armor, but we did luck out, and in our questions, little questionnaire at the start, we got a silver staff. Iron shortbow could be helpful. Let's put on our shoes and a cloak. We can light the torch. It's kind of rough having only 2-handed weapons to start with. So our objective right now is... Oh, I'm trapped in here? Dang. Yeah, our objective right now is just to break out of the starter dungeon. Now, we do have a... we have the knock spell. We could try using magic to get through, but we want to conserve our spell points whenever possible. Oh, look, we have already a good place to rest right here, so that's good. I heard a door open, but it doesn't seem to be near us. Cloth amulet. Hey, little piggy. Can I recruit you, buddy? I don't think so. I pet the pig. Great. Immersion. Oh, is that a harpy already? We could try taming it, but that's not likely. It's like a pretty weak skill for us. Oh wow, one of these really vast chambers. Now sometimes a dungeon entrance is right here near the top. Oh no! There's a harpy already on our tail. Let's go ahead and go to dialogue mode. Oh! Not impressed. Okay, well we got bogeys on the tail already. We're just gonna run. What else is there to do, you know? Alright, door number 2. We want to be careful to light all the torches in the area, so that whenever we inevitably drop our weapon, our torch, to like cast a spell or something like that, we have some illumination around us. Yeah, I hear a harpy over there as well. I did not mention it yet, but I used the random starting dungeon mod, which is why we are not in Privateer's Hold. We just get thrown into another dungeon. We also have mods like... Oh! We have mods like Horrible Hordes and Meaner Monsters, Moodex, which removes the level scaling and things like that. It makes the first dungeon a very laborious and scary situation. Okay, we are gonna have to cast knock here, despite losing our spell points on it, just because we have a harpy on our tail. Doesn't seem to be immediately on our tail, but I think it would be wise. The sound effect of the door opening somewhere else is something that you just never get used to, you know, like that sensation of I'm not alone. Oh, there's a sounds like a rat or a bat in here. maybe a few bats or a few rats. And that's good because we should be able to recruit them, turn them into fodder for these harpies. Oh my goodness. Okay. We pacified a harpy. Hello, sister. Can you follow me? Yeah, I didn't think so, but we can kite other animals toward the harpy to help us out here. That's amazing. Let's go ahead and note that this is our harpy buddy. Oh my goodness. Okay, what about in here? Is this another harpy or... I'm not sure. I guess the harpy came out of here because we do have a mod that makes monsters wander some. But I saw this open door, which I don't think was us. I assumed it came from here. Okay, another harpy. Let's try to pacify it as well. Yeah, no, it's not happening. Okay, so now we have harpy on harpy action about to go down here. Assuming it finds us, I kind of... If you see this animal, this harpy as like a resource... Wait, where'd it go? Dude, harpy. It clipped out somewhere? Oh, that's rough. Okay. I was going to say, if you use our harpy friend as a resource and see it that way, that it's kind of a bummer to spend the resource so fast. Oh, here she is. But we want to survive. We want to eliminate threats. I think our silver weapon should be able to damage it. Nope. Okay, so while they're occupied, pick up the torch and go. Whew. Well, thank you, harpy. Did I already come through here? Yeah, this... Oh, look, we found the start. Let's go ahead and just get our rest on. Get some magicka back. Enemies are nearby. Dude, the harpy found me. Yeah, it's not impressed. Language skills overhaul lets you... Oh! Lets you edit the amount of attempts you can try to persuade something. I think I'm at like 2 or 3, but I try not to do more than that. I'm not sure what I have it set to exactly, but 2 or 3 feels like a good number to me. Before you've just failed the check too many times. Now, is this the right way? This will loop me back around. I thought I had not gone this way before, but I was wrong. So we're just doing a lot of grinding on our running, jumping, and harpy skill right now. And you know, man, I'm here for it. Yeah, I really got a feeling... Uh-oh. I really got the feeling that our exit is... Oh! Going to be that main open chamber that we were in before. Yeah, we're not able to pacify this one. Is this a pit or a drop? Can drop down if we need to shake that one. It's like harpies exclusively in here. You know, a while ago on stream, I had a character that I was playing. The idea was that he'd be like recruiting bats and harpies specifically. I called him the Sky Druid. This would be great for that. The stunt would be great for starting off with that character. But he's no longer with us. No turning back. I think this will help us levitate. One of these? No. Okay. So do we just make the leap of faith? Maybe we try to climb. Rappel mode. Alright. So we've been here before. Let's turn right. Let's turn right twice. My stomach rumbles. That's unfortunate. We don't have any food, but we do have rations. It's climates and calories reminding us to eat something, which is, it's actually really cool. It'll restore your fatigue if you've eaten recently, which is, it's a pretty nice benefit. I don't think it's necessarily a drawback to not eat unless you do it for a very long time and end up, you know, being on the brink of starvation. Rations will prevent you from starving. Okay, so I recognize this. This is the area above the wide open chamber that we were in previously. Sometimes... Oh, hello. Okay, I pacified this one as well. Follow me. It doesn't understand me. Okay. Alright. Marking the friendly harpy. Alright. Is this our buddy? This is a separate buddy. Okay, let's wait for them to fight for a bit and we'll try to recruit. Yeah, okay. We run away. Hey! He's chasing me! Yeah, thank you. So you're not supposed to chase me. Okay, so this would be the way to the entrance. Oh, goodness. We're gonna be outnumbered fast. Well, we can loop around. We can loop around. If they all sort of get stuck fighting that one harpy in the hallway for a minute, that should buy some... Oh, dude. We need to rest just to get the harpy level up and start working on the next harpy level up, you know what I mean? Oh, here's... this is not where it's wanting to go. Oh, I just hit a... I just hit a switch. Kind of interesting. I accidentally activated a hidden passage somewhere. Yeah, I really want to check that one spot to see if it's a an exit, but maybe we should rest. Yeah, let's go back. We're gonna have to dodge some patrols here. All right. There's sort of an art to baiting out an attack, stepping backward, and then dodging around them. Oh! Okay, here's the potential entrance. No, it's not here. Okay, good to know. If I could find where these squeaks are coming from. Okay, that looks like a flyer, yep. If I could find where these squeaks are coming from and get some rats or bats to follow me, it would be pretty cool. Not that they would do much, but they would slow down the harpies. The harpies, like, that's an easier meal for the harpies than chasing me down. Oh, you know, we do have... Oops. Heal health. Which one is more efficient? This is 3 to 6. This one's 5 to 15. I guess the 5 to 16 is better. And then we can do one of the 3 to 6. Kind of top off there. Yeah, so here's the really big open area. I thought it was going to be an open area, but it's a different cell block. If we could get in here with the rats and bats. I think they're around this corner. Hello. Dude. Okay, okay. About to be kind of pissed there, but we're doing a pretty good job of pacifying. Friendly harpy. Okay. Let's get some friendly bats in the house too, you know what I mean? Live my Sky Druid's dream on this new character. Yeah, it sounds like they're back here. Okay. Oh, it took a few tries. I think I must have it set to 3 because I was still... Yeah, look at that. My bat buddies. Hey, follow me. Hey, follow me. Okay, whatever, I'll take it. Friendly bats. So cute. And also, whenever they... Oh, hello. Okay. Come on. I was thinking whenever they get killed by harpies eventually, that's food for us. Come on. Get there. Get there. Do I just... Yeah, I mean, we really should take some fights to level up blunt weapon and things like that. We're close to wanting to just rest. The intro dungeon, whenever you do have some fights like this, or the starting dungeon in this case, it's really cool. It feels kind of like a roguelike, like you just use whatever's around you, you know? You might get some level ups, which is also a really fun part of it. Seeing how many level ups you can grab while fighting the random mods. Oh no! I accidentally depacified one because of the weapon widget gave me some cleave action there. I've depacified these also. Okay, hold on. Here we go. Come on. It's just one bat. Come on. Oh, it's two bats now. Okay, okay. Let's retreat and go back to our harpy friend. And then we can camp out in this area. I think we have a friendly harpy up here. It's been a few minutes since we got into this kerfuffle. Friendly harpy. Come on, harpy. Is she wandering still? Is that what's going on? Okay, I think this is her. Unless it's an enemy. Yeah, she's fighting for us. Okay, sweet. Thank you. Yeah, you know what? Do I have the ability to rest here? Enemies nearby. I was gonna try to like camp out, but there's some room here that I haven't reached yet that's just full of bats, sounds like. Okay, so we're gonna switch to our arrow now, or bow I should say. Try to get a little bit of leveling there as well while we kite it back to our harpy friend. It would be catastrophic to accidentally hit our harpy here though, so let's hold off on that. It's like our one friend in the whole world right now is this harpy. Imagine like a misclick or a misfire, making it hostile. Alright. Oh, got more food. Oh, you know, the phobia of animals is really kind of hurting us here, isn't it? I mentioned that I was going to run away from them whenever I could, but here we are. I think creating safe spaces is valid, you know what I mean? Even if my character doesn't want to kill them, it's like we really need to have a place where we're not going to feel like we're in great danger. Oh, that's a lot of level ups. Harpy, lockpicking, stealth, climbing, backstabbing, dodging, running, blunt weapon, critical strike. Really cool. Just gonna level up our restoration some as well. Okay. Whew. That was a tough encounter with the bats. I need to remember about the aversion, because that really, if I would have remembered that, I would have just run to the harpy immediately. But we did get some blunt weapon level ups, so some experience there is good. I heard something different. What was that sound effect? Okay. Okay, I pacified a bat. Follow me. Okay. Now, because of horrible hordes, these things almost always come in multiples. Hey, we got a couple of them. Yo! Giant bat joined the party. Let's see. What is your name? Vivara Nagarath. Yeah. Just type some letters. Make it sound like a bat might have squeaked it. Yeah, this is the wrong cell block, though, buddy. Let's go this way. Oh! Vivara has fallen in battle already? There's something out there. That's scary. Okay. There's a harpy in there. We're just gonna close the door on you, sister. Let's go look in this dungeon block for the exit. Uh-oh, somebody opened a door. Consider my nerves racked. Okay. Not impressed. Okay. Oh, another one. Okay, we have our friendly bats behind us. Oh man, so we can't really go back and kite them toward it. I considered kiting the harpies toward the bat, but honestly, it would distract them for such a small amount of time. Okay, we've successfully gotten back to the corridors above. Oh no. The corridors above the big open chamber, I think. Okay. We need to heal. And we're gonna need to keep healing. Okay, we got out of there. We lost a torch. Let's eat some meat while we're running. Get some stamina going up. Oh man, terrifying. Where's the exit? Ah! Oh, dude. Okay. We have one harpy on our team to kind of hold the line back there. And this harpy's no longer interested. Ah, dude. I think that was the wrong way regardless. Let's just keep trucking. Is it an orc that I'm hearing? Pulling the aggro of an orc would be very good right now if this is an orc behind the door. I keep hearing that harpy. I hope she doesn't hear us. Let's pick this up actually. There you go. And we'll drop it in the hallway here. In case we need to switch to our bow and backpedal. What is that? Oh, it's a drake. It's just out of the water. Drake out of water. It's kind of scary. I'm not going to approach him in case he can somehow float to me. It seems like the game thinks that he's out of water and is fine with it. Okay. Okay, I successfully released the bats from this door. Let's go back. Come on now. Let's just dodge past, dead end, of course. Oh, this is a cluster. Okay, we got through. Which way have we not explored yet? This is a closed door. Hello. Ah! Yeah, climbing up that elevator shaft is not a good way to get away from the harpy. We would need to... Yeah, we'll take this harpy to our buddy harpy up here, and that would be a good time to rest anyway. Oh, goodness. Did I lose her? Maybe we come back and rest anyway. Okay, we can probably recruit some bats from this room. Nope, it's just gonna chase us. But you know, if it chases us toward a harpy, that would be fine with me. Hello. Oh, it's just a dead end. Okay, we try this room. Pacify the harpy. Okay. Run away, Micah. Okay, we run away back here, and then I think we can survive a drop. Famous last words, right? Let's pick up both of our torches here. Let's go heal. You know, we came back to this part of this dungeon to heal, and now we're, what do you know, in need of healing again. Where's she going? All right. Wow, found a loot pile that has nothing in it. That's such a tease. Although we might be in a relatively safe area, so let's put up our campsite. Jumping, harpy, stealth, climbing, dodging, running. Some pretty good level ups. That's largely in stuff that has nothing to do with our class, but honestly, getting the harpy level ups as a huge, like, practical bonus to just increasing our odds of surviving this monster starter dungeon that we got. Man, it has been so hard for me to get away from this, like, main dungeon block here. Maybe I should just focus on going north or something. Oh, I don't have my compass. That's right. I have to buy one. Okay, so if I go back here and then wind my way up northward, get out of this cell block that way. Because, like, my goodness, this has been, like, all my time spent in this one part of the labyrinth. Okay. Forward, right, left, right, left. Forward, right, left. Oh. Found some bats to recruit, possibly? No, not that one. And I don't think these can be... Okay, I don't think these can be an entrance or an exit, is what I'm trying to say. Okay, we are just gonna try to fight. Oh, didn't mean to read a book. Let's see, silver staff or a mace. Let's just use the staff, it's so cool. Yeah, we're gonna try to fight here, even though they're animals. I really want a safe spot to work from. Oh, it sounds like there might be a harpy nearby, which could be pretty scary. Gotta swing this away from our friend. Man, this is not going to be a safe space because of the harpy, regardless, so we might just leave. Yeah, I think we leave here. Bummer. Okay. Heal. Pick up the damn torch, come on. Our friendly harpy... No, this guy probably killed our friendly harpy, right? Yeah. Ow. Hey, there's a harpy attacking you, you know? Pay attention. Really hoping that the harpy would draw the aggro, even from the little bat. Okay, so this is the area I was wanting to explore further. Ah! Scary. Oh, it's still here. It's following me to the ends of the earth. We're kind of stuck. All right, come on, elevator. So I hear another drake, which means we must be near the water. Close the door, close the door, close the door. Yeah, we're still in Harpy City. Yeah, man. I want to check that other door to see if the... Oh, there's another way here? Where's the hidden door around here? Okay, we're gonna go try to find the exit somewhere else. Oh, man. This is really hard. There's a place we have not explored down there, but... Okay, where's the main thing we're getting away from? We're getting away from this cell block. So we want to go north some more whenever possible. We got chased out of going north a second ago by some harpies, I think. Okay. Should be on my right. Ah, this is a dead end. Well, it's a resting spot. Okay. So we did a little bit of like grinding on our thaumaturgy skill and our restoration. We got our first level up. And honestly, we're just gonna pump endurance. Oh, you know, how about some personality? And I'm tempted to go full personality here. I don't normally distribute my spell points like that, or my points like that, whenever leveling up. I like to spread it out normally, but we have the practical benefit of just needing to survive that we're concerned about here. Yeah, I kind of want to test something. If I use Knick-Knack to summon, like, I don't know, a steel staff. That's just a steel staff, and I can't hit the harpies with it. I don't think that'll work on the harpies, unfortunately. As a bad use of a 30 spell points there. Is it still in my inventory? No, not at all. Okay. So meat is still good. Let's use that. Equip a torch. Okay, where do we go next? Guess we go up here and turn right. Oh, sweet. Okay, follow me. Still, having another friendly harpy here is huge. Oh, what does this do? Oh, this will move this wall, won't it? Oh! Is that about to crush me? That's kind of scary. Let's keep exploring this serpentine area before going downstairs. Another rest area. Okay. Nobody panic. We have a friendly harpy here who can help us out. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Again, you hate to see it because it's my harpy. If it just has bad dice rolls, it's going to die to that harpy. But, you know, we have one less harpy on our tail to worry about, you know? Okay, so we were going the serpentine path. We came over here. We released a harpy from the rest area. I don't actually need much of a rest. Okay. Okay, I pacified one of the harpies. Oh. Please have a place to run to. Okay, this is a dead end. Let's get a salve bruise going. Pick this up. Okay. We're able to recruit more and more harpies, it seems like. Are you a hostile? Yo, my goodness. This is huge. Harpy joins the party. Okay. Well, okay, come over here and we can fight the other enemy harpy. Come here, bud. Look, enemy harpy over here. This is crazy. I really want our follower to help. Yeah, so we just have the two friendly ones? No, no. Okay. Are they fighting? I can't tell if this is my boy or not. I guess it's not. Hey, buddy. Dude, what a waste. This menace. Or is this my boy? Oh, great. Great. Okay. Am I able to rest right here? Yeah, let's do it. We're gonna break our campsite. Enemies are nearby. Okay. Okay. I didn't pacify the bat. That's okay. I'm tempted to just leave the campsite here so that we don't keep inflicting damage on it. But I'm gonna forget about it. Campsite. Come on. Hey, can you excuse me coming through? Come on. Dude, I think he's stuck behind the bat. Kinda sucks. Okay, free food, huh? Okay, I'm not gonna be able to get that torch back, I think, so let's just take this one off the wall. Cook the bat. Oh my goodness, guys. This has been a daunting dungeon. And honestly, this isn't even the worst one, you know? It's very engaging for our character. Everything that we found so far, while it's dangerous, we have skills for it. We are pacifying stuff that is relevant to our character. Alright. Follow me. Okay. We pacified one of them, I think. Harpy is not impressed. Keep trying. He's no longer interested. Okay. Does our harpy need help here? I don't know which bat to fight. I think I'm just gonna stay out of it. Okay, great. Hey, guys, come in here. Yeah, the bat's coming to help. Great. I think I might have to leave our harpy behind here. Oh, is this another one? Okay, salve Bruce. Boom, 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 boom. Pick it up and run. We gotta get out of here. Oh my goodness. There it is. There it is. Okay, here we go. Wow. Okay. We made it. I mean, let's go ahead and Venus Balm. We have our friendly harpy with us still. Hey, chill. Oh, you know, I can fight now. Let's help a harpy out. I'm not trying to hold my weapon. Harpy's fallen in battle already. That sucks. Okay. That means we just leave. So we spawned somewhere in Sentinel, which is pretty cool. That means we need to take off our cloak, I guess. They dress lightly and cover up. Well, I'm already dressing lightly, aren't I? Oh, you know, we left our campsite. What do you know? That sucks. There's another dungeon right over here. So this is great because once we get to town, we can keep returning to this dungeon to practice our harpy skill and possibly get some followers. And there seems to be another dungeon this way. Not having our campsite is admittedly very rough. So full disclosure, we did die one time in that dungeon. I usually would do things Iron Man style, but in the initial dungeon, that's kind of more of a guideline than a strict rule. Yeah, let's pick some fruits. All edible fruits have been picked. Disappointingly, oh, okay, so we don't actually get anything from it. Whoa. Abibon Gora, long time no see, buddy. Okay, that's not a dungeon that we found over here, by the way. This is like something from World of Daggerfall where thieves and things like that hang out. And they seem to have spotted us, which is not good. But I think we're far enough away that pretty soon we should be able to just travel. Smelling salts. Yeah, we still got enemies on our tail. Oh, what is this? A little farmstead of some sort? Okay, medical, harpy, stealth, climbing, backstepping, running. You slept very poorly, stifle a yawn, sleeping on the ground was rough. I know. I just gotta do what I can. Okay, is it too cold for us now that it's best to dress as lightly as possible? It's a hot summer night. Okay. I feel like I see something off in the distance over here. Enemies nearby still. I just got done resting. Okay, I think if there are enemies nearby, then some guards would populate here to help us out. Okay. So we have a mod that prevents minor settlements and stuff like that from showing up until you discover them for the most part. So we're kind of going around in the blind here. I failed to avoid an encounter with what? That's the mugger is still on our tail. Do a little archer battle with him. Let's light a torch. Now this could be really bad. He has a chance of poisoning us, so we'll just have to be quick with our strafes, basically. Oh, they got me. Man, he's got a pretty good fire rate going on here. It'd be very disappointing if I run out of arrows and am unable to kill him. Ouch. Ouch, dude. Dude, I feel like I haven't hit him a single time. There we go. Yeah, I really thought that the guard might spawn to help me out. Because of one of the mods I have installed. I think it's villager reactions or something like that. Okay, he's about to hit me. Let's go heal and strafe. Switch to this. I guess there's a chance that we pacify. We should try that, even if it's not likely. Okay. I see a fire off in the distance out there. Are those friendlies? Probably not. Come on. Wow. Here we go. Bomb. All right, we took a person down. 33 gold, Khajiit suit, dwarven axe. It's pretty good. Could sell that armor. Quick save. Okay, so we see some stuff out in the distance here. I guess we just approach that. Which way are we facing? Northwest. Okay. Sleeping on the ground is going to be rough. You drop to the ground. Oh, wait. I don't understand. Oh, man. Door's barred from the other side. How do I get out of here? So I'm technically in town, it seems like. But I can't rest because of the heat. I'm dizzy from the heat. Do I have to just take my clothes off? That doesn't feel good. Hold on. Oh, rations are empty. Enemies are nearby. Oh my gosh. It's a centaur. Hey, man. Yeah, you'd be very helpful. He doesn't... Okay. But now we know that we can come back here, maybe. I don't know. If he can help us, really. So this is like an outdoor outpost with some muggers and thieves that could have some, like, beds for us, but there's no way we could take them in a fight. The sun burns your bare skin. Well, man, it's hard to wear clothes out here, too. Okay. There's almost sure to be something once we get back to the road. Okay, we somehow survived. We want to go... I don't know which way we would want to go, honestly. Let's try going... enemies are nearby, technically. Okay. I see something out here. It's just more muggers and stuff. Mugger fugger. Is that crass? I'm sorry. Forgive my language. I really thought we'd find like a town by now. And even once we find the town, we have almost no money on us except for what we sell from this, the axe and the cuirass. Really need to get a town that has like a archaeologist guild, a mages guild. Temple of Kinreth would be good too. Somebody spotted at us and opened fire. My goodness. Okay, I see more lights in the distance. Is that a village or another hostile area? Okay, wrong spell, Micah. Smelling salts. We're like Forrest Gump, man. We're just gonna keep running. Okay, dude. Die harder, let's go. Okay, so we were wandering in the desert. I'm probably gonna cut a lot of that stuff, but we were wandering in the desert. We ran out of rations. Our shoes got battered to the point where we could no longer wear them. And we were constantly being pursued by these muggers because I kept finding these muggers, little like these bandit outposts, but no towns. We were out of food. We were gonna run out of water. We didn't have any shoes even. We dropped to the ground completely exhausted. Thankfully, thanks to the Die Harder mod, we were found by somebody, I guess from the Temple of Julianos. We wake and rest in a safe place. Oh man. Hit that quick save button. I've never been so happy to be in a Temple of Julianos. Do you think they'd be mad if I just ate their bread off the shelf? Hello, Clark. Tell me about Where am I? The School of Julianos in Fearful Oracle of Julianos. Okay, so this is decent, but it's not great because this place isn't gonna have any taverns. Okay, we're alive and all that. We might be able to join the guild and rest in their bed. This is where I was heading to anyway, so that's pretty cool. Okay, I think we're gonna play it like these people help us out to get us on our feet and then send us on our way, okay? So they give us some food and some gold, enough to get escorted to Seratunia down here, alright? That's how we're playing this. A courier steps up to you with a letter in hand. I was told to give you this letter fitting some of your description. This is surely just, yeah, not doing the main quest right now. A form lingers beneath a flickering street lamp. My bare feet are getting burned. Okay, a crowd is gathered to watch the fisticuff. I don't have time for that. We need to find like a general store, if nothing else. Excuse me, ma'am. Where is a general store? Okay, they're both over here. You know, the general store won't... They'll buy the axe, but not the cuirass. I think they'll buy the axe. I hope they will. I need food. I need a campsite. I need rations. I need dang shoes. I need something that I can wear that will keep the sun from burning me. Is this a mage's guild? Oh, it's a temple of some sort. Ah, thank goodness. Alright, hey, you buy this axe. How about these weapons also? Anything else I can sell to you? A book? Sure. Don't think we'll need the Khajiit suit. Or the formal cloak for that matter. Okay, we've got 500 gold off that, basically. Let's get... I do like the chalk, but the chalk feels like a luxury at this point. Okay, bedroll. Great. Could buy something like this, which maybe will keep us a bit cooler in the harsh desert environment, but we also need our skin to be covered, so like a casual cloak would be good. A little bit of fruit. Ooh, compass would be too expensive for us right now, but maybe come back for it. Buy some rations. Skirt. I'm not sure what is the right climate and calories decision to make here. Oh, casual cloak. Yeah, okay. Oh, don't forget the shoes. Yeah, let's get some sandals. All right. This looks pretty good. I wish we had a different, like the dress isn't exactly, the skirt doesn't match, but that's okay. Fashion Scrolls is back. Yeah, we don't have enough money for a horse, of course. I wouldn't think that a druid would want to use a bank necessarily, but you know, man, could be helpful. I kind of want to go back to the dungeon. Not yet. But eventually, where we can recruit some harpies or some bats, or practice those skills if nothing else. Hey, is there an armorer? There is an armorer. But I don't want to tell the likes of you, so you're not going to help me at all? Yeah, okay. Okay, we're level 2. I bet we're pretty close to level 3, though. It's a hot and sunny morning in the tropics. I think we have the right outfit on. Where is an armorer? Thank you. This? No? Okay, what about, where is a bank? Because, like, let's be real, I'm probably going to need a, yeah, the Bank of Abibangora right here. I'm probably going to need a horse if I hope to survive, and I would rather just use the bank's money to do that than become a criminal. Okay, let's see how much money we get for Steel Cuirass. Not a lot. It's a non-zero amount. Nothing here really calling our name, is it? Okay. Yeah, it does not look like... Well, maybe this is a mage skill. It would be nice to be able to put up a shield spell or, man, resist heat, honestly. Elemental resistance fire would be good here. So we might do some spell making with what little money we have. Although the bank would give us... The bank gives us something to work with. Okay. Let's get a loan for about... man. How about... 4,000 might be our limit with my current mod setup. Okay, and your account is 4,000. We want to withdraw all 4,000. Okay, thank you. Okay, so we mostly want to engage... Well, let's see if it's the Temple of Kinnereth. I'm sure it's going to be Julianos if we found Julianos in the wilderness like that. Yeah, School of Julianos. And honestly, well, I think the Temple of Kinnereth is a better fit for a druid. We might feel so indebted to the School of Julianos that we would seek them out anyway. Oh, dang, we don't have... Yeah, this is a knightly order. I was hoping that we could join the Mages Guild and craft some spells. But we're not going to be able to do that. Okay, let's get a horse and go to the next town over. Okay, horse, second water skin, sugar lumps, chalk. Buy. We have... Oh, okay. Sandy. Very original. We just... we really want to spend the rest of this money getting some good spells. So we're going to wait until nightfall probably, but then it'd be hard to get out of the city gates. So let's just go to a tavern and get our stamina up, and then we will head out. It's nice hearing the familiar tavern music after such a stressful beginning of this journey. Is beer restoring my magicka? Because if so, that's awesome. Let's get... We probably can't drink much more without it impacting our, you know... We'll start getting drunk, is what I'm trying to say. But we would rather have stamina right now than magicka. Okay. We want to go east. I don't have money for a compass yet, so... Just gonna pull up the map. Going out the eastern gate here. And, let's see. It might be preferable to go at night, it says. I think we'll go on the road until we are able to sleep, and then we'll pass the time till nightfall. Are we able to sleep out here? Yeah. Put up camp. Rest. Let's wait till we hear the... Okay, hold on. Hey, buddy. We are not able to pacify the dog, unfortunately. I think we'll have to put this one down. If we're able to. Free food also. It's just a dog, though. You feel terrible about that. But he's by our campsite, and we need our campsite, so I'm sorry, dog. Okay. There are enemies nearby. Okay, okay, okay. Come on now. Okay, I saved versus spell against the sleep spell. Thank goodness. We really want that campsite, dude. The vampire is too much for us, but we really want that campsite. Come on. Yeah, we're still close. Where is she now? Okay. I thought I heard her, but I don't see her now. We just need to get her far enough away that we can go grab our campsite. Okay. Try again. Okay, we got our campsite, we run. We quick save and we run. Man, what an adventure. It says we failed to avoid an encounter, but I think these are non-hostile. They look like enemies. You cannot travel with enemies nearby. Minor interruption. It's a little annoying, but I don't think there's anything to do about that. Like, that's just how these outposts work. Previously, the World of Daggerfall mod had those outposts being completely empty, which has its own problem because it's like, well, why are there outposts if nobody's there to watch? But now that there are people manning it, I guess they can't be friendly necessarily, or that they have to be distributed as enemy types. So anyway, I'm not gonna get caught in the weeds there. Quick movement nearby breaks the still of the night. You see some figures hunched over an object. Unaware, someone observes them. They seem to have gotten a locked chest from a nearby house, but their burglar bailed on them. If you're confident in your lockpicking skill, perhaps you could... I'm not. I'm sorry. Okay, do we just climb over the city gates? We can try. Climbing, levitate, and jumping would also be very good skills for us to have. Spells, I should say. Oh, that's a big fall. Ouch, 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 ouch. Come on. Yeah, it's just too dangerous to sleep outside if I can help it. We almost lost our campsite. Oh, dude. We were so close. I wonder if I have slow fall active, will I drop less often? Not less often, but like, I won't fall down so far. Ah, dude. Okay, we're gonna try it. Gentle fall. Maybe I'll catch the wall right here instead of going all the way down. Could be cool. I think it worked. Huh. Pretty slick. Pretty slick. Now, where's Dang Tavern? This looks like it could be either a general store or a tavern here. General store. Okay. Okay, let's use some of the food that we have. Oh, it's moldy. Okay, we still have this. Stuff's fresh. It's 9 p.m. Let's wait for about 10 hours. Let's do 9 hours. Climbing, alteration, blunt weapon, critical strike. Your rest was excellent. That's great. Ready to take on the day. Oatmeal, please. I need to get some oatmeal IRL right now. Okay, let's use our sugar lumps. Hey, Sandy. Okay, this looks like it might be a Mage's Guild over here. You know, I feel like the character advantage is working the opposite of what I expect. Well, maybe it's dark because of the clouds. Okay. Alright, Mage's Guild. We made it. Loiter for about 3 hours. You there, a harsh voice calls out to you. You turn around and see an armored figure with a grim demeanor. You there, are you a member of the Mage's Guild? It's kind of funny that this quest was triggered while we're on our way, like, to the Mage's Guild. I don't know if that's intentional. It's usually random, I think. No, I'm technically not. By Debella, you aren't. Safe out there, all right? The warrior hurries off. Okay. Gotta wait about another hour, I think. Okay, home sweet home. Join the guild, please. Yes, you are worthy of joining the Mage's Guild. As an apprentice, you can use a spellmaker. Enough said. I think spellmaker's in here. Wrong. Buy spells, get quest, magic items. Okay, I don't know the layout of this one very well. Okay. How much money do we have? We have 1,800 gold. Make spells. Maybe we start off by... How much are the default cure disease, cure poison, cure paralysis spells? Antidote is cure poison. That's 300 gold. 35% chance. Okay. Cure disease. 35% chance of success. Okay. Cure paralyzation. 35% chance of success. You know, I mean, how about cure poison? 60%. Wait. Okay, I bought a weaker one, which is appropriate at our level here. Let's get cure paralysis also. Okay, so we got all the bare necessities, so to speak. Yeah, it's fine. I was gonna rename everything, but we'll do that later. We want to make spells. Add effect. Restore or is it heal? Heal, health, magnitude 5 to 10. We're gonna do it on touch. Call it R. Heal other. Does it really need an icon? Make it a blue wispy thing. Buy that. Okay, now we're gonna get shield on self. Duration's going to be 3, which is 3 rounds, which is like 18 seconds. Magnitude is going to be 5 to 10. How about just straight up 10 to 15? Okay. A for alteration. Weak shield. Weak shield self. And we'll make this one. I actually like the default icon for that. It's on self, we buy it. Now we're going to make shield, duration 3, 10 to 15. On touch, we're gonna call it A dot weak shield other. And we don't really need to change the icon for it. Buy that. How much money we have left? 811. We could make some more potentially. How about we make, actually, you know, we don't have recall yet. Buy spells. Recall. Yes. We could also make a weak comprehend languages. Duration 3. Chance 35. The effect will be, I don't know. Okay, this is mysticism, I think. Weak tongues. Because that's the effect that's often called in RPGs. It sounds kind of weird not to have it written out like that, but hey. Weak tongues. Alright. We're going to get a small climbing spell going. We'll make this one look like this. I think it's thaumaturgy, but it might be alteration. Weak climb. Okay. We're going to go... what else? Do we want the jumping? Jumping is cool, but it's not as practical as like a weak levitate. Duration 3. Again, I think it's thaumaturgy, not sure. We call it float because we can make a better one later. And this one will look like a cloud intentionally. Let's do the urine clouds. And now we're down to 184 golds, but you know we're pretty ready to go back to that dungeon. So I think that's next on our list. I mean, do we go to the dungeon or do we get a quest from the Mages Guild? I think we... well, let's take a second to rename stuff. And I'm just going to delete Knick-Knack. I've never used that. Hold on. Sort spells? Not yet. Okay, sort spells, everything organized. Now recall costs 30, so we have to be very mindful of how many spell points we have left before we cast that whenever we're near the dungeon. Recall, anchor, Isakumba. All right. Anchor, Isakumba, something like that. Is there an alchemist in town where we can get restored? I don't know. We don't have enough money to buy stuff like that. It's going to be kind of a waste because we're not going to be able to... Our meat and our bread, if we... Yeah, it's just going to be moldy by the time we get to the dungeon. That's alright, though. Let's save city. We're just going to fast travel. Just going to fast travel. Dungeon's way out here, but I got the urge, man. We can do it, we can do it, we can do it. Yeah, doing the dungeon is much more feasible now that we know where the exit is, you know what I mean? We gotta turn on a torch. Yeah, our food went bad, that's okay. Get the torch going. Such a weak shield spell. That's okay. Hey, which one's our buddy? Okay, our buddy is the dead one. We pacified a harpy, though. Wow, we're pacifying a couple of them now. Come on, come on. This is pretty cool. Let's go ahead and... We're gonna click... floating down there doesn't seem like a smart decision, actually. I was going to go down there to cast like some touch-based healing and stuff like that. Does not seem worth it in hindsight. Body has no treasure. Rotten food. So how's this fight going? Who's left? They're still battling it out. I don't know if there's much reason for us to be here, to be honest. In theory, we could get some treasure here, but we have just harpies and bats that inhabit this place, and they are not known for keeping great piles of treasure around, so we might just warp back to the Mages Guild. I just wanted to come back, practice our harpy some. Maybe if we find some bats, we could practice our blunt weapon or recruit them. Okay, yeah, we're gonna be at the bottom of this pit now. Okay. Not impressed. No longer interested. Yeah, let's just get out. Or at least check on the fight that's happening in the cavern. Back this way. Oh, here's a torch to light. Hey friends, how we doing? Are these my harpies or the enemy harpies? They're not coming after me yet. Okay, I think these are friendlies. Yeah, I can even stop and heal if I want. What did I cast? I cast shields. I want to cast float. Follow me? No. Okay. Follow me? No. Okay, we're gonna set up a campsite again. Rest. Oh, we lost our torch. Bummer. See, I was expecting for our spell points to not work correctly in here. We have 500, 102, 105. Yeah, I guess the diminished spell points in darkness is working because we should have closer to 150 spell points if I have triple spell points. Triple intelligence and spell points, what I'm trying to articulate there. Okay. Hey, dead harpy. We've been here before. Okay, let's cast shield, weak shield, self. Is this our buddy? Alright, we have some friendlies around here. It's pretty cute. Yeah, you know, man, there's just no, there aren't any loot containers. The loot piles we did find were empty. Pretty insulting, so. We got to do a couple more harpy fights. Let's just get out of here. I wish I could bring some with me. That's okay. We need to do like some questing for the Mages Guild anyway. Get our reputation up before we lose it. Recall. Recall. Teleport. Recall anchor. Okay, so somebody wants us to return something to the School of Julianos. That's easy enough, and we need money to pay back our loan. So we'll get the religious item, be there within 12 hours. Ensure it arrives to Raeldeba. Something like that. Crowd is guided to watch fisticuff matches among this local citizenry. The organizer carries several sacks of money which are destined for the winners of each match. Yeah, no, we're not going to try that. Alright, so we just need to turn around and basically deliver this. That's easy enough. Yeah, in my streams recently, we've been playing... I've touched 2 characters at the time of this recording, and both of them started off in Daggerfall. Not the province, but up north, you know? It's very refreshing to be playing in Sentinel. Now, it does introduce some interesting challenges with how to manage the climate with climates and calories and things like that, but still pretty fun. Okay, so here we are. You find Raeldeba, Rasan, Kalim, Buktam. We're getting extra details at the top of the screen thanks to Penwick Papers, by the way. I don't use a lot of the mods options, but I have the extra items installed, and I have these detailed descriptions enabled. Where's Realba? The troubled Realba. Delivery. Oh yes, thank you. Must have been Gurpin, too busy to do it himself. Let me get you your payment. Yes, 53. All right. Well, that's not a lot, but it is a non-zero amount. Can cover our stay at a tavern or something like that if we need to do that. Because I don't think that we can sleep at the Mages Guild. Although we are a druid, maybe we're not the cosmic. So it's dangerous to sleep outside of the city gates, though. It's so dangerous. We got jumped by a vampire, you know. So while I think a druid would prefer to live on the land whenever possible, I think that the druid also wants to survive. What do you think about that? You know, what do we do with this? We'll see. But yeah, we want to get money to pay back our loan now that we have like all of our starter spells and a horse. It would be good to have a compass also, but that's kind of expensive. We need to focus on paying off our loan because we do not want Johnny Law on our tails here. It feels kind of bad to be a, you know, a sort of anti-cosmopolitan character like this who's needing to pay off loans and using the bank, but it is what it is. Occasionally we misplace our trust in certain students, allowing them more latitude with alchemical experiments than they deserve. I have a sample here of contaminated fluid that must be purified and sent to one of our more experienced members for reuse. Are you willing to cast a spell of cure poison? You will need to travel to Gisaka Ij, which is 1 day travel to the southwest. Sure. Very well then, here it is. The student, who will go unnamed, decided to mix some snake venom into water without boiling it beforehand. As you and I well know, that permits the venom to spread, and now the entire decanter is full of the filthy matter. Thankfully, a simple spell of a cure poison will do the trick. Once you have purified it, take it to Klajki, who tends to work in Gisaka Ij. You will be paid for the delivery. The reclaimed liquid will actually be useful in certain lesser trials, which we wish to record in an isolated environment. Quite convenient, and please have this done within 8 days for a tiny, tiny reward. All right. So we need to cast Cure Poison. Do we have enough for that? Will this count? Balina's Antidote? Oh, that's a camel. My son loves the camels in this game. I wish he were here. Except I wouldn't be able to record right now, so careful what you wish for, I guess. Let's see where we're traveling to. I don't know. I was going to say we might just hit the road without having our magicka up. That way we live off the land. The door is right there, or the gate, I should say. But that's so sketchy. Okay, so it's... Oh, we just go south. That's really cool. Alright, you know what? We're going to risk it. Famous last words. We are 1 mana short of being able to cast... recall if we get into some terrible trouble. But you know what? Gonna do it anyway. Because getting the quest done in a timely manner is fun, and because I'm eager to get out there, you know? Drink from the water skin. Yeah, Sentinel really is a beautiful environment. I especially love the more tropical areas. Nice storm brewing right here. Let's just travel. We need to go this way. Yeah, we might be able to do that. Go there and come back in 1 day. Oh, but we don't have the mana yet, so... to cast our cure. So we will need to go rest a little bit. What if we rest out in the wilderness and save some money? Okay, let's go ahead and put that down. Rest just a little while. Medical, stealth, running, mysticism. So, cure poison. Is this how this quest works? Do I cast it now, or do I do it whenever I'm there? Cure poison spell takes effect rapidly. The previously dotted water becomes clear. Great. Let's go ahead and... I don't normally like to train magic, but I do it sometimes. What if we do some... tongues? Okay. Yeah, that's fine. I need to remember that I have the weak tongue spell, like in times like this, because I don't know what's about to jump me. Oh, it's a... Okay, this is cool. It's a scorpion. That part is scary, but what if we recruit the scorpion? I was just thinking while taking a break from this, like what animal would be best to have, and it would certainly be a scorpion. That'd be really cool. Okay, weak shield, self. Oops. Let's get tongues, increase our chances. He's not impressed. We pacified him. Follow me. Dude, ah, that's so cool, dude, awesome. Pet the giant scorpion, of course. I love it, guys, I love it. Sweet. We must protect him at all costs. It's gonna be so strong. I hope the guards don't attack him. Maybe I tell him to wait outside of the city gates. Enemies are nearby. Hold on. Weak shield self. Weak shield other. Whoa. Okay. Oh no. Not the vampire attacking our boy. Okay, restoration, heal other. No, no, dude. Oh, dude, that sucks. That sucks. It's like that vampire followed us from all around the country to get to us. Wow, easy come, easy go, man. Okay, still following us. If we can kite the vampire toward this town, then the guards will distract her while I go and grab my campsite. What a letdown. Well, we're looking for our next scorpion, you know what I mean? Gosh, we didn't make it through one. This is why you can't live off the land. Hey, I'm a volunteer to help guard the town at night. If you run into any trouble, hey, I got some trouble for you, buddy. You're in luck. Yeah, let's go ahead and hit the shield. We might need to increase the duration of this. I thought it would last... It's lasting decently if I know that the fight's coming. Yeah, it's not very long. Oh no, I'm stuck on a horse. A camel. There aren't any guards coming out. What a bummer. Okay, well, we just ride our horse out to our campsite. I guess we get the stinger from our scorpion too. You hate to see it though, really. I was literally jumping up and down for joy. I didn't even get to name him. That's a really heavy stinger for how unhelpful it is, so I guess we'll leave the body parts. Okay, we're going to just sort of skirt around the town here to ideally avoid detection. Like the vampire ideally, like maybe it's hoping to find us over here on the east side, so we're going to come up from the south. Yeah, normally I have like one of the mods I have causes guards to pop out, but maybe at nighttime, ironically, they're not going to help us. Let's just go ahead and keep casting shield because you never know where they're going to be. Okay, that looks like a tavern right there. Yeah, it's a very weak shield spell. Like I got to use that only whenever I know that I'm running into combat. Okay, scorpion, easy come, easy go, you know. The kitchen's closed. Yeah, I guess I do get the room for the night. Well, let's see. Hey, hello, say, I look at you and, yeah, you may be interested in this bounty the Baron's men. There's an orc leader causing all kinds of trouble. Yeah, sign me up. Maybe we can get a party of scorpions and go attack. By order of Basoja something, Baron of Avebangora, To all able-bodied men and women of Bangora, the orcs located at Daggergoth. Sounds cool. I've been harassing, robbing, and attacking citizens and visitors. Refer to the directions to Daggergoth on the back of this notice. A 323 gold reward will be offered to anyone who kills their leader, Skotor. So this could be some incentive to go back to the dungeon that has the harpies, depending on where Daggergoth is located, because it would be so cool to successfully recruit some harpies to follow us, and then lead that as like a party against the orcs. So that's just one thing to keep in mind there. That, by the way, is from a mod that Cliffswarm's made that adds some of the Radiant quests from Skyrim into Daggerfall. Pretty cool stuff. So I'm looking for a person. Klotchki. If I liked you better, I would tell you. What if I ask you bluntly? Okay, where's Klotchki? Okay, Lilitha, shove off, he says. Oh, I'm sorry, I was reading this book here. It's from the Mages Guild. It has introductory exercises in mathematics. Say, if you have a few moments, would you do some problems with me? I have some spare money here as payments if you want. Okay, I'm not confident in our ability to do this. We have just average intelligence, but we'll take a look. Let me open this back up and see where I left off. Let's see here. First question. Missing 4 plus 5 is 9, isn't it? Sure. Of course it's 9. I shouldn't have even been hesitating. Sorry, a little nervous here. Okay, next part. 2 times 8 is 14. No. You're right, not 14. Yes, let me correct that. The formula works out. Okay, next section. 250 divided by 10 is 25. Yep. Okay, yes, this formula continues. Let me carry over that value. Okay, next part. 100 divided by 5 is 20. Yep. All right, now I need to find the circumference of, oh bother, this circle. No, that's the diameter. Hold on. Yes, the diameter of a circle that's 12 meters long. Is that 6 meters? The diameter of a circle that's, wait, hold on, what? The diameter of a circle that's 12 meters long. By long, does it mean across the middle or the circumference? The circumference is equal to pi times diameter, right? Or 2 pi r. So pi times diameter, assuming it means 12 meters long in circumference. Hold on, I need to find the circumference. Oh bother, this circle, no, the diameter. Hold on, the diameter of a circle that's 12 meters long. I don't understand the phrasing here. I think we're gonna mess this up. But if it's like, if I'm using the equation pi times diameter, then this would be wrong. No. Okay, hold on, let me fix that. That's it, thank you. That's the whole exercise finished. Thank you for going through them with me. Oh, look. We kind of guessed correctly, but kind of got it, because if it really was the equation of pi times diameter, then it should have been like 6 to 18 instead of the ratio being 6 to 12. But hey, I'm actually looking for someone. Can you help me find Klotchki? Ah, dude. Nobody wants to talk to me. Who up at 3 a.m. looking for Klotchki? Wow. Nobody's gonna tell me where Klotchki is? What about you, bud? Sorry, I haven't got a clue. If I ask politely. Normally. Okay, well. Let's just get a room. Too scared to sleep outside. We're gonna rest till our magic is back. We ate some rations. Etiquette, streetwise alteration go up. Etiquette? Was that from the vampire? Do vampires check... They usually check etiquette before language skills overhaul. I don't know if with language skills overhaul they use etiquette or necromancy now. Hey, yeah, I'm actually looking for... Let's go. People... Klotchki. You gotta go. Fair enough, whatever. My name is Girgar. I recently made the mistake of desecrating a sorcerer's grave within the ruins of the Hold of Nalpern, and I must now pay the price. I seek a champion to guide me into the depths once more, that I might break this curse. Will you protect me on my journey, Dark Elf? We'll need to travel to the ruins of Hold of Nalpern. Kind of scared of what we'll find there. But it is a dungeon to put on our maps, so we're gonna say yes. Thank you, Lilata. I have my things packed now, and we will leave immediately. I did not tell you that the curse will cause skeletal, oh my gosh, to rise against us every few hours. As I can tell, it's such... Wow. The same cannot be said of my family who will suffer. I must hasten to free them from it. Debella be with us. We will find the religious item on the floor therein. 8 days of skeletons attacking us? Wow. That sucks. Okay. Food. Cantaloupe bread. A fishy stick is pretty funny. Let's get some coffee. And I'm once again just going to ask where Klotchki is. Oh, he said south this time. Okay, good. Oh, there it is. Okay. South, south, south. Do we want anything from the general store? Maybe some more food? Bandages could help us heal in a pinch. 1 more ration. Extra bedroll would be nice, but we just don't have the luxury of doing that. Okay, this way south? Yeah. Okay, where is people Klotchki? Alright. Okay, yeah, I really don't know how we're supposed to fight these skeletons that are chasing us. They will check our blunts. Maybe it's a blessing in disguise because we'll be able to practice our blunt skill. Oh, thank you. Kinging residence on the map. We got Girgar on the back of the horse here, I guess. Oh. I don't know if it's possible, but one day it'd be cool to have a follower mod where the, like, people like Girgar can, how do you say it, be a person that is actually fighting alongside of us, but then I guess they might die. The water has been cleansed. Very good, thank you. This kind of matter is actually useful on several levels, one of which is to test the combined effects of the destructive and restorative magics. But enough about that. Here is the reward promised to you. A safe journey to you. Send my regards to Isakakwakwa. Once you exit the guild hall, you see a pair of hooded figures. They make no effort to hide themselves. Mages got good treasure, don't they? Let's see what's popping today. Out come the knives and they advance. Whoop. Hup. Yeah, no time to fight those fellas there. We struggled to fight one burglar in the woods. We're not going to deal with more of them. So this road goes south. We need to find the road that goes east. Yeah, it should be over here. So let's find the dungeon. The dungeon is the ruins of Hold of Nalparn, which is out here. There should be an orc stronghold somewhere as well. Do y'all see the orc stronghold? I don't see it just yet. I could just look it up, of course, but I guess we should. Yeah. Seratunia. Are the enemies are nearby? Oh! The vampire's still here. Hey, isn't the sunlight bad for you, sister? Just kind of a quirk of the way this mod works out, I guess. They wouldn't normally spawn in the wilderness. Well, maybe they would with the default game. If you're resting alone at night and stuff. Do we have to go turn this quest back in? Ritual of Sanctification, Hold of Nalparn. I guess not. So I think the deal is we're going to travel to Benazar. We're gonna go cautiously. Honestly, yeah, the longer we take to do this, the sooner this quest will be over, which I think is a good thing. Their food's getting a bit ripe because I bought food and then fast traveled. Let's cast Recall. Yeah, Recall, Anchor at Benazar. I think if we, let's go change the position. No, we just want to, yeah. Anchor, Benazar. Skeletons following us, of course. Good. How far are we from the dungeon? Do we need to get food? You know, we should probably turn around to get some food. Let the guards handle the skeletons. Okay. Tavern and possibly a general store. The tavern. Let's go to the general store first. We don't know that's what it is, but I just have a feeling. Pretty good chances it's a general. Let's say it's a weapon shop. Anything for that? No. Honestly, we could get rid of the iron mace. I don't even. It feels stupid to just leave it because it is money technically, but it's not going to sell for very much. Yeah, let's go to the center of town, where we'll probably find. What am I trying to say? A general store. We want to get just like some basic food and drink to carry with us. Okay. Armorer, clothier. Okay, general store. Good. All right, food. I like to see it. Bandages, sign me up. Better bow? We can't afford that kind of upgrade yet. We're on Lone Quest 2025, Part 8 by now. Let's see. Now we'll just go back this way. We want to find a drink that can restore our... Well, do we want to restore our magicka? It's at 105. Whenever we get to the dungeon, we'll probably do something that will deplete the magicka again. Like going into darkness depletes the magicka, as I'm trying to say. Yeah, we've only got School of Julianos in this area. I'm contemplating joining it, like I said, out of gratitude for them rescuing me. But the whole point of this whole video of demonstrating what it's like to play a druid was to join the guilds that fit a druid, you know? We do have a positive rep with scholars, and yeah, we might just join them anyway. Just a quest out of Abibongora specifically for a while. Okay, so we are leaving the town, and here's our dungeon. It looks like there's Daggerfall. That's where the orcs are. It'd be cool to go check that out. However, if we find orcs and like what I mean is orc warlords, what else? Shamans are scary. Orc sergeants are pretty tough too. Like a lot of stuff could kill us there. So we want to go there with a team if possible. Like if we just had a scorpion. Anyway, let's go ahead and camp out and go. Okay, we failed to avoid an encounter. There's usually enemies outside of a dungeon anyway. Oh, interesting. I wonder... Is it a bad idea to try to pacify this thing? We do have the cure paralysis. Okay, let's do this. We're gonna go weak tongues. And we're going to... We pacified the spider. Follow me. Spider joins your party. All right, dude. We can't name him. Pet the spider. Aw. Come on, buddy. This is great. Hey, where are you going, bud? Oh, oh! Okay. Nobody panic. We just try to pacify this one too. Follow me. Okay. We're safe. We are paralyzed, but we're just gonna wait for it to die out, wear off rather. And there's a third spider around the corner. We can try to get that on our team. We'll show up to the orc dungeon with a party of spiders. How do you like? Oh, he just barely squeezed through. Oh, there's a few of them. No longer interested. We gotta do what we can to help our spider out right here. Without accidentally hitting ours. That's gonna be the kicker here. Oh, ours got paralyzed? No. No, dude. Okay. Cure paralysis. Do we risk doing it again? Cure paralysis. We can't do it again. It's gonna wear off pretty soon here. What if we just heal? Restore... Balm stuff. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Come on, wear off, wear off, wear off, wear off. Okay. Gosh, spider smackdown out here. Run! Spider's jumping over the wall. That's scary. Which spider is the friendly spider out of this other melee? Let's get our bow. Okay, we still have one horse in this fight. I'm not sure which one is ours. Okay, okay, this is... He paralyzed the enemy spider. That's great. Dude. Okay, he's not on in my party necessarily. Yeah. That's a bummer, but still really cool. He can kind of help keep me safe while I try to rest out here. Yeah, this animal taming skill is really cool. Like compared to the other ones, I mean, they're all really neat. Oh, I need to remember that I have bandages whenever I get into dicey spots like that. Okay. Eat some food, rest a little bit. We're gonna have skeletons that pop up soon. Okay. Let's eat some food. Let's light a candle because we're low on torches actually. I guess the argument for keeping the mace around would be able, like, holding a light source while we explore. Okay, I hear squeaking. That's good for our character. Okay. Dialogue. Okay, I was not paying much attention to the log at the top of the screen. Okay, rat joins the party. I was just spamming the space bar, not really sure if we were getting any of them. Rat's no longer interested. This is pretty cute. I can just leave them be. They're fighting among themselves, basically. I got one on my tail. This is the one that's not interested. I want him to get caught up in this melee. Okay. Let's go back to using the torch, because the candle is really hard to operate with. This torch is oddly high up, right? Whatever. Not worth commenting. Okay, locked door we'll need to come back to. We could try to use a spell or bash it down now, but I'd rather not worry about it just yet whenever we have areas that are not locked. Oh! The rat has fallen in battle. How did a rat get killed by a giant? Come on. Okay, so we're actually going to offer our rats kind of as a sacrifice to this giant. Well, we could go back and try the locked door. Oh, he's really close. Or there's I think there's a giant in the locked door. Giant? I think I spelled it wrong. I spelled it like gaint. As in, gained a giant in there. Okay. We're looking for a religious item. I don't think the icon counts. Oh, we circled around. Okay, rats. We could go down here. it's still good to have the rats on our tail. We will encounter more enemies soon. Ah! Okay, follow me. We have a lot of bogeys in here. Let's do shield, weak shield. Let's equip a torch and drop it. Wow, look at the mayhem. And we're just going to, yeah, let's start lighting these. Oh, wow. We're gonna have a hard time fighting them because of our phobia as well. Our odd of torches. Just grab one off the wall. Yeah, let's go find that giant and start feeding him some animals. Maybe, you know, with enough of them, we'll get through to him. We should go ahead and set up a shield spell. Man, it's gonna be. I intentionally made the duration of this kind of low. Oh! But it's gonna be kind of difficult to balance. Like, I'm throwing my torch down every 2 seconds to use it and stuff. Okay, let's cast a healing spell. Let's pick this up and go. Come on. Get me! Get me! Oh! Scary stuff. Hey! Okay. Hey, don't come after me. There are bats. Didn't you see the bats? Okay, I think the coast is clear for us to go rest. My food is getting ripe. Come on. I don't know. I don't know if it's a good idea to rest at a time like this. We do want to avoid having... Well, if a skeleton spawns, we take it over to the... Oh, there's still a rat here. If a skeleton spawns, we just take him to the giant, right? Not a problem. Huh. Okay, Mr. Giant. I know you're down here somewhere. No way these bats took you down. Hey, man. Still fighting some of them? Alright, yeah, thanks. The beauty of the language skill playthrough, man. Yeah, let the enemies be the enemies problem, you know? Oh, what? There are enemies nearby? I just checked. Come on, big dog. I get all the way in the corner. That was weird. Jump up in the air? Nope. Okay. Can I rest on this? I can. Still fully healed. Enemies are here. Oh, yep, skeleton. Okay, the turn should be coming up. Oh, it's around the corner here. I'm gonna be a little bit sad if this giant ends up getting clobbered by all the people we're feeding to him. It's a very reliable source of damage. Yeah, come on. Turn around. Bob and weave a little bit. Pick this up. Pick this up! Oh, come on. It sucks. Okay, use some of that. Yep. Use some more bandages. Come on, man. Y'all fight each other. Okay. Okay. This time we go back and heal for sure. What's happening here? I feel like... Yeah, my health is changing whenever I'm touching that for some reason. Lights up green. Enemy nearby. Yep, skeleton spawned before we could really get before we could get our magic back up. Okay, shield spell. That hurt. Man, it does not take much. Okay. I'm thinking of just ignoring this passageway and going the other way where we found the giant to begin with. But I don't want to leave my campsite, man. Enemies nearby? Come on. I bet these are like the rats and bats and things like that. So if we successfully lure the giant down there to fight all the rodents, then we should be able to pick up our campsite. Okay, we're getting close to the giant. We'll have to bob our way past him. Okay, here he goes. Nobody panic, stay calm. Let's go back here. Cast shield, pick up the torch. Wait for him to swing. We run. Okay. I wonder if our buddy who's in our pocket right now is scared. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Okay, here we go. Here's where we can start to heal. The giant should be here soon, right? Okay, we're almost dead. We're almost dead. We're almost dead. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Get me through. Wow. I'm just trying to get the giant in here. Come on, giant. Okay, the giant's in. The giant is in. I don't want the wagon, I want my torch. Okay, whatever. Charging that one to the game and getting back up to the safe spot. Yeah, we should have made running a major skill. Did we? Minor? No, no running. Okay. That's alright. But we do a lot of running with these characters. Oh, man. Already spawned him? Okay, well, this is going to be kind of dicey. Maybe there's another area in the dungeon where we could rest. Let's go ahead and use that bandage. Is he still fighting the animals down here? Had a bat coming to us. Okay, there he is. He's still fighting, it looks like. Let's bring the skeleton to the party. Come on, bud. Hey, come on, bud. Something got much brighter whenever I dropped my candle. It didn't seem to be giving off much light while I was carrying it. Okay. You two, figure it out. I'm out of here. Is candle doing anything? Oh, it's only whenever we stay still. That's why it was dim for a second, because of the first person lighting mod. Okay. Let's drop a quick save, just in case. Still can't pick up our campsite. I guess because... hold on, what's... Here he is. Yeah, the giant and the skeleton are like right below us. So the animals were stopping us from resting to begin with, and now it seems like these tougher enemies are stopping us from resting. Okay, where is he? Come on, bud. I guess I could try pacifying. I cannot pacify this enemy because he's spawned by a quest. Come on, man. Don't you want to fight the skeleton? Okay. Oh! He's still facing me. Dude, this sucks. I can't get them off my tail. Okay. I pacified him. I pacified the giant. One try. Let's go. Okay, man. That is a relief. Okay, he's not going to let me recruit him, but still, that's awesome. That's good to meet you, giant. I'm going to go back upstairs and rest. I can just bring my campsite down here now, like assuming I'm able to pick it up, because then all the skeletons that spawn will have to contend with him like immediately. It's fantastic. What a good dice roll, man. I still can't pick it up, man. It sucks. The enemies are in a different part of the dungeon. I was under the impression that I was able to rest whenever I planted it, you know, in the first place. Come on. Cut us some damn slack, Daggerfall. That's rough. I really want this fire back. It's like 200 gold, you know? Let's see if there's it's not a hidden room. So there's just like some other place nearby to the south where there's an enemy that's stopping us from getting our stuff back. That's unfortunate, man. Come on. Damn it, dude. Alright. Well, we'll just go hang out near that giant anyway. Or maybe let's go ahead and try to rest again. If we run into trouble, we'll just go back down to the giant anyway. We should get a torch. Yoink. Since, you know, using the candle's not very helpful. It sounds like whatever I'm touching is opening a door somewhere. That's a really good level up. Okay, do I open up this door? What's in here? It's shaped like the general store, you notice that? It's kind of shaped like some of the general store layouts. What's in here? It's a bat. Okay, I did not recruit either of them, unfortunately. Come on now. Who knows? Maybe one of these bat mobs is who's stopping me from getting my camping equipment. Alright, come on, buddy. Thank you. All right. Okay. Bat's no longer interested. See, it'd be nice if I could get the giant to help us. I suppose I could just help fight these weaker things, but I really don't want to. I don't want to risk getting a disease. I don't want to spend my health bar. Look at the floor, though, by the way. This giant is putting in so much work for us. For now, let's keep exploring over here. As if, like, one of these is causing our... Oh, hello. If one of these little squeakers is causing our campsite to not work back up top with By the way, let's take a look. We're kind of far from it, actually. Never mind. Okay, we pacified one rat. Let's just let him chill here. Let's go back to the other ones. Alright, pacify this rat. Follow me. Not impressed. Can I jump over y'all and get to the other ones? I'm pretty sure there's another. Stuck in the room? Yeah. Kind of trapped in here, guys. Did not mean to go into climbing mode. This is such a silly little scenario we have here. Alright, heal health. Alright. Finally gonna level up some of our blunt skill in this dungeon. Yeah, I was gonna say it feels like the level scaling almost, like the Moodex removing the level scaling almost isn't working because of these dungeons, but we have found giants and harpies at low levels, so that can't be the case. Alright. Which one's my boy? I guess I can just leave. Okay. Do I have anything that is actually leading me in the area? Not really. I really want my campsite back, but we haven't explored the area that would lead me back to the other side of it. It's going to suck if I get the quest item and I, like, have not gotten my campsite back. That's going to create, like, a new quest for us. I guess we already have the other new quest, which is get the dang campsite back. I'm hearing what sounds like a second giant, which could prove problematic. In fact, let's go back. Cast some healing on our boy back here, because he's our ace in the hole right now. He's a bloody giant. How are you? He's at 88 out of 193 HP. So we're going to go heal other. Did that work? How are you? 93. Yeah, let's just do this till we're out. How are you? He's at 104. Man, if we had a dang campsite, we could just camp out near our boy here. By the way, how long do we have? We have 4 days left to complete the ritual of sanctification. Oh. Follow me, buddy. I wonder if these guys themselves are interfering. No, it's way too far away down here. I'm talking about the campsite, of course. Jumping, animal taming, stealth, dodging, blunt weapon, critical strike. Food is getting a bit ripe. Sure. Still enemies nearby. I want to clip out of here and go find them. This is one of the more ridiculous things about the resting in systems in these games. It's judged based on a flat radius, and even though the enemy has no path to me, you know, just a little bit frustrating. It's just how the game works. It's how all of them work, I believe, so I can't shake my fist at the Daggerfall devs or anything like that. I am still confused about how I put it down to begin with. I'm pretty sure I checked to make sure we weren't in conflict with any, like, enemies like that. Oh, and yep, there's giant number 2. Giant number 2, hello. Okay. We gotta go be with our buddy here, because if our buddy gets wiped out, it's gonna be bad. Find us? Man, there's giant number 2 on the way back to our healing spot, so even if we don't go back there, yeah, that's rough. So we're not going to be able to continue healing him just yet. Not unless we find a different rest location nearby. Because if we find a rest location nearby, then I think we could manage the giant versus giant fight. You know, we go back and we buff him up with our shield spell. We heal him as he fights. If needed, we retreat. What's up with all the blood on the floor? If needed, we retreat back to whatever healing location we find. Come on, guys. I don't want to fight rats right now. I guess I can just bring them along. Okay, got a dead end over here. Huh. Wow. That's a lot of rats, man. This horde is just horrible, you know? Yeah, I'm not recruiting any of them either. I almost feel like I had better luck with the harpies than I'm having with the rats in this dungeon. Is this the way back? I think this was it. The torch is lit. Let the games begin and all that. Okay, guys, I have an important mission for you. Oh! Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, my gosh. Giant number 2 found us. No, this is terrible. I need to go help giant number 1. Oh, which one's our dude? Healthy rat. Bloody giant. Friendly. Okay, Micah, focus. Press 1. Heal other. We'll heal other, heal other, heal other, heal other. Come on. Come on. Get there, buddy. Get there. Oh, no. Devastating, dude. All right. Well, this is not that different from how it was to begin with, right? Like, at the start of our encounter with that giant, he was angry, and I was just leading people to him. Now this is just Anger Giant that I lead people to part 2, you know? It's all right. You touch a burning brazier. Is that why I keep getting hurt? But dude, I've been able to heal here every time before. Okay, well, can I use this? Oh, it's... Okay, I was just in the wrong interaction mode. There are enemies nearby. Good grief. Oh! It's always like the last direction where I turn to look. Just where you find them. Okay, I don't have enough for a shield spell, so I have to be very careful. I'm all out of bandages. I have to be very careful. We might have to run through this room and go toward the rats. Need to be very careful. Okay, hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold on now. Sort this out among yourselves. Okay, I trust that if I get far enough away, their AI will just work on each other, you know what I mean? Man, touching that burning brazier over and over again to get my HP down was a huge bummer. I think I was just in, like, inspection mode instead of touch mode, grab mode or whatever. Guys, so stressful. I mean, it's a lot of fun. Don't get me wrong. Stealth, running, restoration leveled up, but so stressful. It's good to see all of our vitals back up, to say the least. Okay, okay. Who knows? Maybe we'll get lucky and pacify giant number 2 as well, you know what I mean? Oh! Okay, we desperately need to cast the shield spell. Pick up the candle. The other side. Dialogue mode. Giant, giant, giant. Yeah, that's all our 3 giant attempts. Well, we got very lucky on the first one, so I can't complain. 20 gold. Now we go this way. Do we want the giants' help fighting these rodents? Okay, let's go to dialogue mode. Oh, we got beds in here. This would be a good place. Hello, follow me. Okay. Follow me. I think we got 2 out of the 3 bats working for us. Or all 3? I pacified all 3 of them. Okay. Cool. So where are we now? We're still... I keep hoping that we're going to circle back and be around the campsite. Kind of a bummer. Okay, how are we on time? We still got 4 days left on the quest. I was thinking about taking that torch off the wall, but that torch is a very good indicator, like, hey, we've been this way. This is our place. The candlelight is hard to work off of, and we don't have the candle spell. We should have bought it, though, because we do have, like, a tiny, tiny bit of illusion skill. I've been here. We circled around. Come on. Come on. Okay, I pacified a rat. Follow me. Sweet. So this is a loop. And it loops back to this torch. I'm sure I've missed a few spots down here, though. Yep. Did not go down here yet. Haha. Haha, come on. Gotta get on the other side of them. Follow me. It's pretty cool. I wish I knew which ones were mine so I could help heal and stuff. I guess I can try to figure out using info mode. Wounded rat friendly. What about this guy? Bloody rat distracted. Maybe I'll just pick up our candle and scoot on, you know? Oh, sweet. There's a fire down here. Okay, we go to dialogue mode. Creating all these little rodent brawls has been so funny. Yeah, I think I got one of them on our team. I'm gonna jinx it, but I gotta say that resist disease has been clutch so far. Because if I was playing this with, like, y'all remember Kirstia? Whenever I was playing that bard-like character, she was getting diseases left and right from fighting the rats, and maybe that's because, like, you know, whenever you make the character, you have an option to choose what you're vulnerable to. You're kind of forced to. Maybe I chose disease for that. Like, she's not good at resisting disease. But I remember some characters just have the worst luck with that. Okay, smelling salts. Is that the best one? Yeah, it's fine here. Is it doing anything? I feel like that wasn't doing anything. What if we go to salve bruise, heal other, balm? Oh, smelling salt is fatigue. Duh. Okay, with the magic of weapon widget, we should be able to get some efficient hits on these rats. Because I want this to be our... Well, we found a different restroom with those bats earlier, so maybe we can always go back there. It's always good having multiple rest locations in a dungeon. These will give us some food, too. Ideally, they're not moldy. Fresh kills, so you'd think, but you know how the game can be sometimes. Yeah, moldy raw meat. Maybe that's just showing that they're not, like, healthy kills, you know what I mean? Like, if you have an animal that you've killed who's, like, recently eaten something bad, you can make the meat bad, something like that. I don't know. Enemy nearby. There's our skeleton. And we're actually pretty far from... Yeah. I was thinking it's going to be kind of hard to find a way back, but this might not be too bad. Yeah, okay, he killed the rat already. Okay, we use Belina's bomb. Drops our candle, which is a bummer. I used to play with no like ambient light on in the dungeon, but that is so hard in situations like this. It's good. I like that it's hard, but I also feel like it's almost unrealistic to have absolutely no ambient light. Not because I think that light is coming out from nowhere, but our eyes adjust to the darkness and things like that, you know? The best of both worlds would be for there to be a small radius of this slightly illuminated darkness to work with. I should get behind the rat and strike the skeleton some that way. We got him. I mean, we hit him once. We did not kill him. Oh, you know, I have a whole bat crew in here. I want to get to the other side. Yeah, okay, here we go. Successful backstab. Look at us go, dude. We took out a skeleton. If another one spawns, then our bats will be able to help us. Look, level 3. Okay. Personality is just so good for us. So we're going to get personality, speed, pointed endurance. Why not? Oh, this is just a rat that spawned. Can we pacify the rat? Oh, I didn't mean to loot, but I will. Silver Archer's Axe could be sold for something. Okay, I'm scared of accidentally hitting one of our dudes. If I get down low. Yeah, that should help us not hit the bat if we get down low like this. What? They're fighting among themselves? Which one's hostile? Did one of them friendly fire the other one? How does that work? Okay. It says it's not recruited yet. All right, well, what if I come over here? I can just rest in the middle of their melee if I'm far enough away. All right, thanks, guys. All right, where were we? Okay. I wish we had a potion of seeking or something like that to help us find the quest target here. So we had made it to that room that had the fire pit. That's when we got chased off. And that was down here? Yeah, because this is where the skeleton fought the rat for a minute. Here's a fire pit. Man, I wish I had some more torches. Except for the ones that are on the walls that I want them to stay there to be landmarks, so to speak. Whoa, we got one of these big vast chambers. Let's get some water. It's locked. It's not unlocked. I guess we can spend some time bashing this. Or you know, let's just use knock. Are we circling back at all? No, gosh. How am I gonna get that campfire back, y'all? Slaughterfish, what are you doing up here, buddy? That's not supposed to be how that works. Okay. Go back this way. Hoo-wee. Okay, skeleton's here. I almost want to just fight him. Sounds like a terrible idea. Let's do it. It'll just save us so many steps. Yeah, he's kicking our butt. Which one is it? Ballionist Balm heals the most once. Okay, so much for that. We take him back. Well, we get our candle. We take him back to the bat's room, and if needed, we take him back to the giant. Hope to avoid that. Is this one of my bats? What are you doing out here, buddy? Get back to headquarters. Oh, the bat's still there. The skeleton turned around because of the aggro. Okay, now the bat's down. Okay, I still think we have one or two. Okay. Okay. This is getting bad. We run. Where's Giant 2? Oh! Oh gosh, dude. They're always just out of my line of sight. I think I just run back to the fire pit down here and rest, you know what I mean? Surely we will leave the skeleton in the dust to do it. And hopefully we don't spawn another. Backstabbing, running, blunt weapon, critical strike. Pretty cool. All out of light sources, huh? It seems like we're gonna have to start taking stuff from the dungeon, whether I like it or not. This is locked also? Man. It's not unlock. Knock. Great. Almost certain that we will find... Oh, come on, everything's locked. Oh, did not want to find that. Rebellion bomb. There's a really great skeleton I'd like to introduce you to over here. Yeah, you've got to meet him. Let's do shield. Let's go this way. Let's go to dialogue mode. Yeah, he hit me. That sucks. Okay, put shield up just in time. Get them to fight each other. Yeah, fight each other over here, please. What's back this way? I'm just backpedaling randomly. Okay, we're gonna... Oh! We almost caught that club trying to take the torch off the wall. Okay. I think it's safe to go back to where we were now. Okay, there's another skeleton. Yep, take him back to the giant. We did take a torch off the wall, so that's good. Okay. Come on, guys. Fight each other. There you go. I was not successful in triggering dialogue there at all. Kind of a bummer. Okay, they're getting awfully close to my healing spot. Oh, I'm in a dead end. Okay. Shield. Okay. Let's just zoom past them. Quite unfortunate that our healing spot is jeopardized, but you know, what is there to do about that? Except go find the next healing spot. Also, let's look at the map. Are we gonna circle back around to our campsite? We're getting kind of close. If I could just get my campsite and fail this quest, I'll be a happy camper. Okay, did not successfully recruit any of these bats. Trapped in here. Gotta run before we get completely trapped. Oh, goodness gracious. I'm going off the rails on this crazy train, man. All these bats following at us. Okay. We only brought one back with us, so are you sure you don't want to join my team, buddy? Man. Oh! Okay, so is there a new safe zone back up here? I think the bedroom, like the room with all the beds, should be safe because the skeleton that spawned... Oh, okay. The skeleton that spawned there is right here. Oh, we almost lost him. We almost lost him. We are still very within range of losing our character here. Okay, weak shield. No, we do healing is better than shield here. Okay, we can bring this guy to the big open room and then circle around him. Ideally. Come on. Come on. Here he comes. Swing and miss. Okay. Stay calm. We're good. Is it through here? I wanted to go back to the beds. Oh, don't look behind. Don't look back. Don't look back. Don't look back. Mercy, dude. Okay. Yeah, we made it. We made it back to a safe spot. Sure about to spawn another skeleton, though. What an annoying quest, I gotta say. We have just 2 days left before the quest has failed, and then the skeletons should just haunt this person forever. And you know, man, I can take that. I'm fine. What I really, really am not fine with is losing that dang campsite. And honestly, I'm sure this guy is going to give us some good money if we succeed, so we should try. What are we looking for? It's a religious item. That means we're looking for a sprite that looks kind of like a feather. Oh. Okay. Looking for a religious item. Could be upstairs. Where does this one lead us? Oh, there's a torch right there. Boink. And this is a lever. Not sure what it does. That was a very close sounding giant grunt a second ago. Hey, y'all see a religious item laying around anywhere? It'd be cool if it was on one of these altars. No torch sconces anywhere. Kind of rough. Which one of these is the death trap? I think it's the one below me, but I could be wrong. One of these tiles will just kill you instantly. We're probably going to levitate over both of them just to be sure. Huh. Took a little bit of fall damage because I pressed the wrong button there. Oh yeah, we should try to pacify. Who could forget? Man. Okay, okay, we got this guy finally. I was hoping he'd help me fight the skeleton, so I guess we go get the skeleton. A giant. Okay, new plan. We cast climbing. Come on, come on. Do you think slow fall will get me to that ledge, or does it need to be levitate? Maybe it's better to just cast slow fall and expect to go down here. Can we turn our torch back on? There's a rest location. Enemies nearby, right behind me? No? Okay, not right behind me at least. If I get over here. No. Yeah, I've mentioned it before on this channel, but I really love whenever the whenever you're using climates and calories, all these little fires become miniature checkpoints that you build your, you base your like dungeon exploration around. It's pretty cool. So we successfully unlocked that door by lockpicking. Not something I expected, but something I appreciate. Okay, we pacified a bat. Not something I expected, but oh, pacified it and joined the party. Oh, come around, buddy. Probably gonna lose him in the winding staircase because it's just hard for the AI to track up there. Is our buddy? Okay, he found me. Yeah, I think either this one is the deadly step. I don't know. We're still looking for a good rest spot because all of our other ones got ruined basically. Oh, dude, everything's locked around here. Okay, we go up one more flight and there should be some beds in this next part of the block. No, they're just crates. Okay, it's the crate room. Oh, giant. No, bat, save yourself. Oh, the bat's gonna die. Kamikazed into the giant. Yeah, he has. Okay, we need to get to the giant to take care of all these bats now. I didn't mean to cast anything. What did I cast? Slowfall? What a waste. Okay. Let's cast shield if nothing else. Okay, we can circle around in such a way, yeah. This is scary. I'm so low on everything right now. Do we just backpedal? I guess so. Oh, I'm kind of stuck. Where was the last rest place we found? What if we jump, gentle fall? I overshot it. Let's hope to grab the wall, I guess. Is this place safe enough for us to rest it again? I honestly don't remember. Okay, okay. You empty your sack of rations. Well, we do have a lot of, like, animals in here that we could possibly eat. Still got 2 days left of the quest. We lost our torch somewhere. Guess we'll take this one. Do we want to keep exploring this block? I guess we can. Oh. Ah, dude. So many jump scares tonight. Just gonna take a breather. 5 things I can see, 4 things I can hear, 2 things I can touch, something like that. Okay. I can't remember what we've decided about what's down here. Is it a dead end? A rest site that we cannot use? Oh, we can use it now. Enemies nearby. Hello, skeleton. Okay, I gotta be extra careful of accidentally rolling up on some giants here. I think we're relatively safe. If we could kite the skeleton all the way up here, then we could continue using that rest spot down there, which would be good. This is a locked door. Let's go ahead and use knock. Same for over here. Okay, it worked. And now Toss the torch. Jump. Whoa! Gentle fall. Oh boy, I waited too long to pull the trigger on that spell. Oh look, we're being saved again. You regain consciousness after some time. Whoa, hello. Hold on, hold on. I have no spell book. That's right. This is one of the times where you just run around naked. No weaponry at all. This happened with one of my characters before. I'm still probably going to die, but we can get through and run around, possibly. Find our way back to where we died. Oh man, I thought we were donezo just from not casting the spell soon enough because I was being dumb. I'm glad our buddy survived also. Okay, until fully healed, yeah. Okay, is a skeleton with us or is it? Okay, hold on. Yeah, it's a skeleton. Okay, let's backtrack and try to get some of the rats to fight for us, or at least to fight the skeleton. Maybe that's not worth it, you know? Yeah, we don't have anything except for a shirt to cover up our modesty, I guess. To have some modesty, rather. Okay, there's nowhere to go. We're at a dead end, it looks like, right? Wow, what if I can't get back? This is kind of scary. Hup, hup. Teleporter? It is a teleporter. Blind faith in the teleporter. It's a skeleton, but that one's just inanimate. We owe it to ourselves to come in here and look for torches and the quest item and things like that. And it's rough not having our spellbook though. Like part of the mods, this is from Die Harder, of course. Part of what happens is they remove the spellbook from your dang inventory. I wonder if we could wander back to our campsite. Oh, there's no way. There's no way. I'm just so obsessed with that campsite, if you couldn't tell. There's no torches to take off the wall. It's a bummer. Okay, let's check this way. I hear a giant clomping around, which is not good. Oh! If I could get over here, I don't want to clip. Okay. Let him stomp on some rats for a second. Oh, it's a dead end, but how cozy of a dead end. HUD off. Beautiful. Okay, we gotta sneak past the giant again. Guess this was a dead end. But there's a teleporter around here somewhere, so it's not the end of the world. Okay, come on then. Swing. Okay. Teleport us back this way. Go through. We're in a closet. We hit the lever. We hit the lever. Okay. Hey, here's a fighting chance, I guess. What's on the shelf here? Nothing. No oil to light this up with. Okay, we bashed through the door. Yeah, I'm sorry, buddy. I don't know if we're gonna find this religious item. I'm just gonna try to be real with you here. Another locked door, and this one has a horrible horde behind it. So let's check. Oh. Okay, let's try to bash through it, I guess. Come on now. Let's be reasonable. Okay. Yeah, my rationale is if I ran away and found some trouble, we would not be able to kite the trouble toward any enemy. This part of the dungeon is flooded. Dead end over here. Okay, back to the teleporter. I guess we could go check out that one room, though. And if the quest item is underwater, then the quest item is underwater, you know what I mean? Man, we can't even, like, we can't even use recall to retreat right now, because our spellbook's gone. Okay, my little vermin. Y'all take care of each other. I'm gonna go scout out the hallway. What's back here? No religious item to be found. Dude, it's been a rough dungeon, you know? Sometimes you're lucky, and sometimes you're really in it for the long haul. Apparently Daggerfall has big dungeons. Hup. Now, the last time I ran into this situation with Die Harder, I found my equipment whenever I left the dungeon or something like that. So we're hoping that if... Oh, follow me? Cool, we got a giant bat on the team. Kind of hoping that that would happen this time too. Okay, so we have 2 pacified bats and 1 that's following me. Of course, there's no guarantee that we're going to find the entrance to the dungeon before we die. I think the idea is also you can, like, get back to your loot if it's anything like, you know, I was assuming that Red Rory, the mod author of Die Harder, was inspired by games like Diablo and Diablo 2, where, like, you die, you go to get your body back, you know. I'm not sure if that's the case. Like, will it just come back to me whenever I leave? Do I have to go find my body where there's a loot pile? You know, what's the deal? That's cool. Our minions get teleported with us. Giant bat's fallen in battle. Everything is bad again. Oh, thank you, Dark Elf. With the religious item removed, the curse is now almost over. It will nonetheless require one more act. I must satisfy the Warlock's vengeance with my own life. What? Please do this quickly and painlessly. You can collect your payment. I don't want to do that. He kneels on the floor, eyes closed. Will you slay him? No. Then I'll find some savage creature to do it for me. It shouldn't be hard in this dungeon. Thank you for bringing me thus far, even if you could not bear to kill me. Debella watch over you as you leave this place. Girgar sighs heavily and hurries into the darkness. This might be it for us. That bat. Bats below us, giants in front of us. What do we do? We run into a dead end. Here's a teleporter again. Up. You hear the agonizing scream. It appears the curse is taking care of itself. Well, you say that. Teleporter led us into a pool above a, whoa. Die Harder did it again. Alright, I mean... What a nightmare. Our buddy got killed. I don't think we got a quest rewards. Are we gonna get our stuff back? We're just a naked lady right now. 24 gold to our name. Where are we? We're back in the city? You managed to recover some of your items. Great, 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 great. Not our clothes, it seems like, but our spell book. We got our regular outfit back, so that's cool. Sandals. Okay. Oh, some of our money. We can rest. We can rest in a safe spot. Room. Yes. Rest. Goodbye. Man, what a wild ride this has been. Jumping, animal taming, lockpicking, stealth, dodging, running. Okay, so my goal with this little one-shot playthrough was to demonstrate what the gameplay loop could be like with this character. but I'm exhausted. Let me know in the comments if you'd like to see more of the Druid, and maybe I'll do like a part 2 or something like that, because I wasn't planning on making like an entire Let's Play series or anything like that around this character. I just wanted to give you a few hours of content to go with the class overview that I made. So I've had a really good time with this character. I'm just gonna call it quits for now. I really hope you enjoyed watching as well. If you have any character classes that you'd like me to do a similar series of, where I kind of illustrate what the class is like in the first video and then dive into it more deeply. Ah! We got attacked by a werewolf. What the? Can't we catch a break? Hold on, let's just use... Man, yeah, anyway. That's ridiculous, dude. If you'd like me to review a different class in a similar fashion, let me know in the comments. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.